Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you so much for stopping by. Catching up on the house remodel. That's right, today's the day. We're going to head over to Peg's and check out the remodel. Let me show you everything that I have packed up. And we finally got a dry enough day. You can see there is not a cloud in the sky. Blue skies coming at you. And we have everything loaded up, all the tools in the back of the truck, a sledgehammer, so that should be fun. But we'll get into a lot of work over there today, and then we'll catch up with Cassie in just a little bit when she gets home from school, see how her day was, and what else we can get into this evening. Well, I made it out to the remodel house, and our special neighbor that likes to come visit is here. Hey puppy. I'm trying to become friends, but she doesn't really want to become friends. Come here, girl. So I think this dog looks like a female dog. I think she is basically the resident pet over here at the water department. I talked to the neighbor over here on this side, and he said that she'll come over here and sleep in his barn at night. So kind of goes back and forth through here. Doesn't hurt a thing and doesn't bother me at all. So today, the agenda: this out, new in. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna take all of this out today. I've got concrete down here to bust up. I brought my sledgehammer and try to get it all framed back up. Finally, I've been waiting for this day. We finally have a day where there's no rain chances, and that's what we've really been waiting on. So I'm gonna get all my tools out, get set up, get things tore apart. Actually, you guys know me. I really just want to get the sledgehammer swinging. I like destruction better than construction. That's just me. So we're gonna get after it though. Hopefully you guys enjoy the progress today. Well, I've done about as much as I can from the ground, so now it's time to get the ladder out. I gotta go up, taking out these trim boards next to the windows. I want the windows to come out in one piece so they're not glass everywhere and all broken up. So here's the fun part, the part that you hope it doesn't come crashing down. I got most of the screws or nails out of the window, except at the top. I think I can bring it out and work it down and hope I don't get cut up. But here is one of the nails that was in this corner from all the water seeping in it over the years. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it has went to about a fourth of the size of what it used to be, rusting away. So glad I'm doing this. It's a lot more work than it would have been just trying to patch it up and repair it, but this is what I believe to be the right way to do things and should last for a long, long time. So let's one piece. So I'm thankful that came out in one piece and didn't make a giant mess. I do not want glass on the ground everywhere, make a big mess to clean up. So now we have to get something done today because we've got a giant hole. All right, here we go again. Can we get lucky? Oh man. We didn't get lucky that time. So the problem is one side of this window is mortared into the concrete. So I went in there and I tried to separate it as much as I could, but it's not coming out easy because mortar to window holds really well. So you got to kind of flex it and get it out of there. Flexing in glass doesn't go in the same category. So unfortunately, broke some glass. Didn't want to, but I did. Woo! I saved about half the panels, so half the panels didn't break. So is breaking glass, is that like 8 years of bad luck, or is that just a mirror? Because I'm not superstitious, I don't care either way. I'm only gonna have good luck today. I'm gonna speak that into existence. So let me know though, am I gonna have some bad luck? Hope not. Oh, look at this. That's just trying to come out the way it is. Come on out, window, if you wanna come out. I'll take that. That pane just popped right out. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be cake. Alright. So, if I take out this, will it all come tumbling down? Let's find out. Where's my hammer? I use the screen to get most of that glass. Try to keep it together, make less of a mess. Don't see my hammer. We'll try this. All right, well that's it. There's nothing supporting that top piece, so we'll figure out now where it's attached. But that was the majority of the work, was getting these windows out and trying to get them out for the most part in one piece. I'm gonna have to order a dumpster. I try to put it off as long as possible. I really want to wait till we're tearing cabinets and sheetrock out on the inside before I get the dumpster here. So we'll make a little trash pile over here until that day happens, which will be in about a week or two. So let's go ahead and see if I can put some pressure on this and bring it down. I'll go inside and try to detach some stuff. So I pry it along on the inside. Got this piece off, and now I can see where all the nails are that's holding it. So I'll take them off next. Woo! That did it. Now we're cooking. Ugh. Well, you never know what you're gonna find when you start peeling back the layers. This used to probably be a garage entrance before it was converted to a room. But you start peeling back, let's see what's behind door number 1. Probably some kind of a mouse colony at some point. mice will build anywhere they can. So if they were able to get inside from the damage, bird nest. So right up here, we have bird nest. They were able to sneak in right here by the corner of this, where this brick was at. There was a little bitty hole. Any kind of little hole, seal it up, patch it up, because wildlife is going to get in there and make them a home out of your home. So that's not what you want. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I just looked at my finger. My finger's getting better. I smashed the tar out of it the other day when I went to go, where was I going? Loading up the tractor to go to the school's driveway. Anyway, it's feeling better, but it hurt. So if you see my black fingernail, I'm not trying out new finger paint. It's just a smashed finger. All right, so next up, I've got to take all of this out, all these blocks. All this has to come out. Everything should still be there to lay the brick on as far as the foundation goes, but all this has to come out. Gonna be a mess. Well, I think the demo part is complete. So got everything out that can get taken out, and now it's time to start building it back. So I measured my windows. I got them out of the packages. There's 2 brand new windows back there, and they are going to be almost a perfect fit. I've got to get the electrical figured out real quick. I'm going to turn it off and see what happened here. See if this is just a hole or what. But what I'll probably end up doing is putting a junction box right here. That will give me enough. I've got enough extra cord that I can put me a junction box, and that will work. Shut off the electric, figure this out. Then I'm going to actually be able to use this 2x4 as part of the window sill. Bottom of the windows will sit right here. We already have a header right up there, so that's the good thing. I don't have to reframe this entire window. I got enough lumber because I thought I might, but I don't have to reframe anything. Everything is, this is not load bearing the way it was set up. They have a header built up there. So basically all we have to do is put the windows in. So frame up something down here, put some siding on, put the windows in, and that should be it. We have a wall. Well, to start to a wall. So got everything framed up underneath right here, and ooh, look at that. Yep, it's level. So I think I'm looking down here. This gap has been here for a long time. I think that is wide enough. It's only about 3.5 or 4 foot. So I don't believe I have to have anything under it to brace up. I'll talk to the masonry whenever he's here. If he feels like it needs something, I can have him put some blocks under there. But other than that, I'm ready to put some OSB, some sheathing on the sides of the house right here, and then we'll be ready for windows. Here, run it back through the studs. And I think I'm gonna run to Cowboys, which is a gas station, if you guys don't know, here in Pegs. They also sell a little bit of electrical hardware stuff, and I'm gonna go see if I can find a single gang box to put in. I don't have to have it right now, but I'll go ahead and get it. But that will be it. You can see that fit perfectly. The old one went through, and then I'll install my junction box right here. Both of these will have into that junction box, and we'll have our connection here. That way, if you ever need to do anything, it's not hidden behind a wall. For all the naysayers, every time we do a power bank, there's one or two that whine and cry. We use them all the time. I shut the power off in the house, and I thought, oh man, I don't have any way to run my saws. I have an extension cord over there, but I have the power off until I fix that problem with within the wall. And then I remembered, I've got an EcoFlow, a little generator in my truck. Not only does it run that saw, but it also runs that saw and also charges the GoPro battery, so I can video for you guys. So that worked out well. I've got one, I'm gonna finish that off, and then I need to do a little bit of trim around the top and side. All right, we'll take a quick look. We have the same material going all the way around. Everything should be setting flush against the studs, the 2x4s. So I know what I'm ready for, windows. That's a relief to see them up, fitting, and not broken. So, all right, looks good. I want to finish doing a little install work here, and I think it's time to take a break. So it is, see what time it is. It's 2:34, and I ate a bowl of rice for breakfast, and I ate 2 clementines for lunch. And I'm still really hungry, so I'm gonna go get something to eat as soon as I get these screwed off. So I got something in my belly and decreased the chance of me becoming hangry. But I'll show you guys before I leave what it looks like on the inside. So much better out here. I just got off the phone with our masonry guy. He's gonna come out next week. I need to get some dye. He said this has brown dye in the mortar. He said now most of the time they just use regular old mortar, but he said this actually has brown dye in it. So to make the mortar match, we're gonna get some of that and just a couple more things, and he'll be ready to come and work. But this is what it looks like on the inside now. So much better. Nice. I just love new windows, the way they open and shut without effort. So it's gonna be a wrap for me out here today. I gotta go back to the house and get ready. I just realized this room is pink. I gotta get to the house and get some chores and get ready for, I think, a sports banquet tonight. Ranger will be getting an award for soccer, Cassie said. So, long ways to go, but at least we have a good start on the outside being finished. We're getting closer. This was one of the big things I wanted to do, get the outside done first before we really start on the inside. But with school being out next week, Ranger will be available, and we're gonna be tearing out lots of things in here, including the kitchen back there, paneling, sheetrock. We should be getting a dumpster next week or the week after, and that's when we'll really go into high gear on the remodel. So hopefully you guys enjoyed me making some kind of a fool of myself. I'm sure somebody out there will tell me the way I did it wrong. I know some of you guys out there are probably experts and can tell me everything I did wrong, but guess what? It's still gonna be here 10, 20, 30, 40 years. That's all I'm worried about. Well, we made it back home, but no time to rest because, like I said earlier, Cassie has a sports banquet tonight. Ranger will be getting an award, and I'm gonna go to that. So I wanna make sure and get chores done. Cassie ran in to take a quick shower. So she said her hair would get dry before it's time to go. So we'll catch up with her later. But right now, I'm gonna back up and get our water to do chores. Watch out, Bella. Watch out, Bella. I already fed the noisy rams and the sheep and the goat, so don't mind their noise. They're just gonna be noisy no matter what. But, all right. Xena, get after them if you need to, girl. They come after Xena's food. She has every right to protect herself. Woo. I put out a salt block yesterday, and it still smells like garlic. So we've been using that Redmond agriculture salt for fly control. But right now we're doing everything we can for fly control. It's that time of year, they are getting thick, and there's nothing else you can really do about it except just keep fighting them. Fight the good fight when it comes to flies. I want to give the chickens some more water. So I thought I'd step inside the brooder and give you guys a quick update. The 53 chicks are getting big. I think this weekend, it's time for them to head out of here. Look how big they are. Goodness, girls. You're huge. I already fed the donkeys, but you can guess it. They're over here begging, and I'm a big old sucker. That's why I can't stay around the house all day. I need to go do jobs at other places because I get distracted by my animals. They want a snack or a treat. Do you want it? Loretta's shy. Hey, Benny. There you go, buddy. Hey, June. Hey, drop the attitude. June Carter Cash lived a rough life, so now she's... Oh, Benny said, I ain't gonna take that. I ain't gonna take that. Well, that's all the treats you guys get, so get along, okay? I already fed you. You have plenty of hay. Let's be friends. Speaking of hay, look at this hay field. So this year I did not fertilize, and I don't think I'm gonna fertilize because we got so much rain, and I fertilized the last 2 years. So I'm thinking we'll have enough nitrogen in the soil to give plenty of hay, especially with the rains we had. So time will tell. We'll see how it goes. We just need this barn to be full by the end of the hay season. Mr. Jingles, I think I already fed you, boy. Huh? You want to go check? Come on. Come on, Mr. Jingles. Come on. Come here, Jingles. Mr. Jingles. Oh, yeah. He's got plenty of food. Oh, Cassie's dad's here. Probably came to see the kids. Hey, babies. Come on. Swoo. Come on. We'll take a quick walk around real quick, but all of the cell barn cattle that I brought home have calmed down. You can see them now a lot different. Used to, when I'd walk beside them, they'd throw their head up and look at me and worry about me. But they've all calmed down and become really good cows. So also, they've raised me some very pretty little calves. So I'm super thankful for that. They like to bunch up. There's a whole herd of them right there. All the little calves hanging out together. So Blackberry's doing good. Geronimo Jr., Eva, doing all right, sis? Snowflake and Bonnie. Look at them getting in there eating. Snowflake is gonna make a nice heifer for somebody. Yeah, really pretty. So there is the cattle herd, doing good and loving this lush green grass, just like me. So the chickens in the Homesteader chicken tractor are doing awesome. You can see the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, what it looks like. They do awesome. I really like the chicken tractor setups we have. It makes it so much more sanitary and clean. You don't have to buy shavings to worry about. Oh look, all but one went downstairs. So got their food, their water. Oh, goodness. All right. Sorry, girls. I didn't mean to sneeze on you. But got 8 eggs out of those. That's not bad. I just moved these girls yesterday. You can see they still have green grass, but they wear on it pretty quick. They like trying to mess up the ground, which is fine. That's what chickens do. The chickeness of the chicken. Their intention is to scratch around and mess up. So, all right, we'll see how many eggs we get out of here. Well, we got 5 more eggs, but we had to fight for them. This is the broodiest bunch of hens that you have ever seen. Those two, if I can get them in there, those two are always sitting on the nest. Come on, girls, get down here and eat. I just moved them off the nest and they still don't want to come down. But they do lay some beautiful eggs. I have had a couple people ask me about Hopalong Cassidy. And yes, he's right down there. Still doing good. Still hopping along, making his way. So, and that's where they were at. They last about 4 or 5 days on this grass. I got all my tools out of the back of the truck, so I will have to do the rest later because I got to go get ready for this banquet. So we'll catch up with Cassie. Probably be after the banquet this evening, see how her day went. And well, it might be a little dark, but we're on our front porch and it's after the sports banquet.
Yep.
Cassie had a good year of sports, kind of a end of year, give everybody awards, whatever you want to call it, but
athletic awards assembly basically.
But it was a good time to look back and see how far the sports programs have came at Bradford.
Yep.
So Cassie's doing a great job. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, you know, got to give credit where credit is due. But we wanted to, in the video, I also grabbed my flashlight because I like to look around. When I hear something at night, I grab this. This is an Olight. This doesn't have anything to do with any kind of promotion or anything. But let me show you guys how bright this is. Okay. There is one setting where you can look out, look at the chickens. I better not shine at cars. But then, say I want to check on a cow or a baby calf, has another setting that goes to a spotlight. But it goes all the way to the...
It's super clear in person. It looks kind of hard. It's kind of because of all the bugs flying through the air.
Yeah, it's hard to see at night. But look at that tree down there. It lights the trees up way down by the creek. I mean, I can see that through here. The cows are like, why are you blinding me?
Blinded by the light.
Anyway, it goes up. You can go down. It can be not as bright. But pretty cool. Sorry, getting off on a tangent. But awesome flashlight, by the way. It is an Olight. I don't know which one or what model. If you want to go figure that out, you can. But it's the big one, whichever one that is. I just got rubbed by a cat. Sue has came up to tell us hi. But anyway.
It looks like this, like a torch, kind of.
Does it have a name on it?
Yeah.
M-A-R-A-U-D-E-R Mini.
So this is a mini. There's even a bigger one.
Meridar Mini. But that always it's nice to have a nice flashlight on your property because when you hear something barking at night, you don't want to run out to a skunk. You don't want to run out there and get sprayed by a skunk. So I showed Cassie the pictures of the work I did over at the remodel house. What did you think?
Looks great. I can't wait to see it finished and back to how it should be.
We have dogs fighting at our feet now. But hopefully that will go a long way as far as shoring up the outside of the house.
Yep.
Next thing, I want to get Ranger inside. Me and Ranger, once school gets out, which is one more week.
Yep.
And maybe Cassie. I got a sledgehammer.
I like remodels.
So we're going to take all the cabinets out, a lot of the paneling, sheetrock, stuff's going in the dumpster, and we get to start putting back fresh and new, which
Yep.
is always the fun part to me. Demo's fun too, but I would rather see something that's going to be lasting a long time than just remodeling. So as far as prayer requests, do you have any, Cassie?
There's a lady at our church who named Sherry that is starting her first round of chemo treatments. So just remember her in this journey and process that she's going to be going through.
All right. So if you would lift her up in prayer, we appreciate it. If you guys have any prayer requests, leave them down in the comments below. But thank you guys for going along with me today as we got some work done on the house. Sports banquet tonight was a success. So we hope you have a great day and God bless.
We love you guys.